Hey party peeps, MangaMan here. It is that very special time of year again. The anime of 2013 are upon us. Since the debacle of last year, I am only doing about 3 anime this year. That's my minimum that I'm doing. It may also be my maximum. I want to get these reviews done out of the way as quickly as possible so I can move on with other reviews. Now, because of this, I'm having you guys vote once again on which 3 anime I should look at. The best anime to come out this year, the worst anime to come out this year, and the wild card anime. This could be strange, it could be like, wasn't expecting that, or wild card. Anyways, so I'm going to supply you with some summaries of all the anime that have come out so far. There may be more anime to come out soon, and if there are, let me know about them. I am not looking at anime that are sequels to anything. I'm not gonna deal with any of that. And I am a little bit hesitant on looking at anime that are spin-offs of series, because I don't know if I have to look at the original series to understand a few things of the spin-off. So for now we're only looking at anime that are just starting out, new series, new concepts, new ideas, a new year. So let's begin with the first synopsis. Hayatai Nanafa. The story of Hayata Nanafa revolves around an energetic middle school girl named Nanafa Kayan. Nanafa lives in Okinawa with her grandmother who runs a kame soba shop, her beautiful older sister Nao, who is in high school, and her younger sister Kokona, who is in elementary school, and has a strong ability to sense the supernatural. One day, Nanafa witnesses a seal falling off of a Chinese banyan tree, and 3 spirits who live in that tree are unleashed. These spirits include Nia and Rana, who are Jimuna spirits. The 3rd spirit is Lillian, who is an incarnation of a Okinawan lion statue. As spirits start appearing one after another, the peaceful life of Nanafa and her family begins to change. Bakumatsu Gijiden Roman. The story takes place in Kyoto in the late 19th century. Manjiro has 2 faces. During the day, he works as a helper for people in Kyoto, but he also acts in secret to get back people's properties from the men in power. As the backer Roman, Manjiro is getting involved in a nationwide conspiracy. J.G. Boo, TV anime adaptation of J.G. Boo Moe light novel series, dubbed as the first 4-panel novel, where each story is only 4 pages long with illustrations. Mayu Mao Yusha. After a long and treacherous journey, our hero finally arrives at the Dark Lady's castle, only to find himself being asked for help. The hero explains how the war that the demons have brought upon the humans have killed thousands and put in misery. The Queen of Demons, however, argues that this war has made the human society band together as one, and showed empirical evidence how it is increased population, increased production, boosted economy, and improved society overall. Furthermore, she explains to the hero that ending this war will result in a civil war that will produce more bloodshed than there ever was. The hero, convinced that the only way to bring peace, relatively speaking, is to join forces with the Dark Lady, agrees to help with her plan. Tamako Market. Tamako knows just about everything there is to know about mochi, the traditional Japanese dessert treats. When she's not attempting her first year in high school, she even invents new flavors and varieties of tamaya, her family's mochi shop. School and growing up, on the other hand, are some things that she's still trying to find the right recipe for. But with the help of her best friends, Kana and Midori, 2 girls whose parents run businesses in the same shopping district, Tamako's determined to make the best of things. It's complicated, though, especially when it comes to emotions and her relationship with her best boyfriend, Mochizo, whose family runs a rival mochi shop. And lately, Kana's been feeling a little odd about her feelings towards Tamako as well. And what's up with that strange bird fluttering around? The one that speaks fluent Japanese? It's all very mysterious and overwhelming, but at least Tamako always has one thing she can count on: No matter if your day's been good or bad, there's certain to be something sugary and delicious waiting at the end of every adventure whenever you take a walk through Tamako Market. Cuticle Tantai Inaba. Private Detective Hiroshi Inaba is an artificially created being formed by splicing the genes of both a human and a wolf, who gains information by tasting and examining people's hair, and pretty much has a hair fetish. He can transform into a more wolf-like form, and also gain special powers and perform different attacks depending on the type of color of hair he eats. Formerly employed by the police and partnered with an officer, he now runs his own private detective agency with the help of his sadistic cross-dressing secretary Yuta, often mistaken for a girl, and Kei, a relatively normal teenager working part-time at the office. Ogino, the officer formerly partnered with Hiroshi, also often helps out with his cases. His archenemy is Don Valentino, an evil mastermind goat with a taste, literally, for money, and a variety of messed up but extremely devoted henchmen, including gentle samurai Lawrence, who always wears a bag over his head. Most chapters are individual stories revolving around Hiroshi and his friends trying to arrest the Don, always failing miserably. Modanichi Takachi ga isekai karakura so desu yo. Iseyoi Sakamaki, Azaka Kudo, and Yo Kasugambe have tremendous psychic powers and are bored with the regular world. An envelope arrives for each person, and when each opens their envelope, they are stunned to see the scenery around them change to a world they had never encountered before. They've been summoned by the Black Rabbit to help the community No Name to overthrow the Devil King. Kotoro-san. A school love comedy. Kotoro Haruka is a 15-year-old girl who can read people's minds. She has been suffering from troubles caused by her mind-reading ability, and her parents got divorced as a result. She moves to a new high school, but tries to keep away from her classmates. Manabe Yoshihisa, one of her classmates, accepts and appreciates her ability, and she begins to interact with her friends with his help. Hakenden to Haken Ibun. 5 years ago, almost every villager in Usuka died due to a tragic plague. But mysteriously enough, 3 survivors, a girl and 2 boys, emerged. Now living in a church, the 3 live in isolation, hidden from those who may seek to find them. Shino, one of the survivors, has control over the power of Murasame, the Blade of Life. But when the Imperial Church seeks to take Murasame for themselves, their peaceful life becomes a thing of the past. Oreshura. Ite enters high school aiming for the National University of Medicine. Because of his parents' divorce and his goal, he shuns anything to do with romance or love. One day, Masusu, the school beauty with silver hair who just returned to the country, enters his life in a most unexpected way. Chiwa, his childhood friend since elementary school, will not let this go without a fight. Amnesia. On the morning of August 1st, the heroine wakes up and discovers she has absolutely no memories of the past. A boy appears before her and introduces himself as a spirit named Oren. The heroine struggles to regain her memories under the guidance of Oren. She then gets a phone call, but she does not recognize the name on the mobile phone screen. She meets her apparent boyfriend, despite not knowing his face. Senran Kagura, TV anime project of Marvelous AQL's action game series Senran Kagura. Love Live School Idol Project. Oto no Kizaka High School stands on the border of 3 cities. Akihabara, a pop culture mecca that is evolving by the minute. Kanda, a conservative cultural city where history and tradition reign supreme. And Jinbo, a quiet area reserved for a more mature, sophisticated population. Amidst this cultural clash, the school now faces closure due to the enrollment of fewer and fewer students. With the school planning to close within 3 years, 9 female students come together with one thing in mind: form a pop idol group to revive the school's popularity and keep it from shutting down. In order to protect our beloved school, there is only one thing we can do: become pop stars! Their goal is simple: become an overnight sensation and use their nationwide media exposure to promote their school and bring in a wave of new students to the ailing area. A simple but solid plan, they figure. Naturally, they're nervous and wonder if this plan can really succeed, but for better or worse, their new journey has begun. All we can ask for is just a tiny bit of support from you. We truly believe that with your help, we can change the world around us. We will make our dreams come true. Vivid Dread Operation, an original sci-fi action anime featuring a 14-year-old girl. The story takes place in a peaceful island filled with nature and technology. And that was all the anime that have come out so far this year. Again, if there are any anime that are going to be coming out later in January that you want me to look at, please let me know. The ones who get the most votes will be the 3 anime that I will look at. Until then, this is the MangaMan's signing off, and be on the lookout for the second part of the Umineko special review that should be coming out near the end of January, or in early February.